This lesson, linear functions. This is for everyone that missed my lesson for the week. So let's get to it. You have 2 points. Put them on top of each other. So for example, 7, 9. Let me get a better mark. Then -1, -7. You will find the difference between them. So the bottom one will go first. So -7 minus 9. That will give me -16. This, you only put that in the calculator. I don't want you to write it on the paper. I'm focusing on this. I will do the same thing on the other side. -1 minus 7. So that will give me -8. And you must be careful. If this one would have been a negative, you needed to put parentheses -9. And that would change the whole thing. Again, I will repeat that. This is -7. If this one would have been negative, you needed to do -9. So after that, I will do y over x. The y is always on the right. It's always on the right. That's why I kind of put a box around this number. So -16 over -8. This equals 2. 2 equals m. And I forgot to mention linear functions. This is the equation we're going to be using. Y equals mx plus b. Objective is only to look for m. To look for b, I already found m. Now I will follow by finding b. So in order to find b, I will pick a point. So pick a point. What points am I talking about? I'm talking about the original one or the ones in the middle. They're the same thing. I want to focus with the positives. If you put negatives, that's fine. Either point will give you the same answer. I just want to focus with the ones I can multiply easily. So I will do 7, 9. This is x. This is y. And then I will make use of this formula. So y equals mx plus b. The y. If you notice, I have a y here, so I will replace it with the 9. My m, the thing I just found over there, will be 2x. Is this plus b. Now you have to solve it. So 9 equals 2 times 7, 14. How do I get rid of positive 14? Do the opposite of it. So minus. It cancels. B equals 9 minus 14, -5. Remember, I told you we're only looking for m. We're looking for b. Once you have found both of the things I need, you put it back in the equation. So y equals, replace the m, 2. Replace the b, -5. That is your answer. That is your answer. That's how you do them. Now I will do a different one. So first, find slope. Find the m, then find b. Let me do the next one. Still doing the same thing. Obviously, if you were in class, I go more in detail, but I just want to go over the ones that are going to be mostly on your test. So now I don't have 2 points, I have 4. But the process is still the same. Remember, the bottom one always goes first. So -11 minus, you see that this one has a negative. I put parentheses, -14. Put it in the calculator and see how much it gives you. So -11 minus -14 should give you 8. You must follow the other one. So the bottom one goes first. So -5 minus -11 should give me 6. Bottom one goes first. So 7 minus, you see that there's a negative? -5 equals 12. Now I do the other side. So bottom one goes first between these two. So -6 minus -8 should give me 2. -2 minus -6 should give me 4. Last one. 6 minus -2 gives me 8. So now I gotta check y over x. Remember, this side is always the y, that one is the x. The y will go on the top. But this one, it will be 3 over 2. This one, 6 over 4. And then the last one, 12 over 8. In class, I mentioned if the slope, if the m is not the same, no solution. But I will try to trick you. That's why I'm showing you this one. Just because they don't look the same, it doesn't mean they're not the same. You must simplify it. Put it on a calculator. This one stays the same. But this one, when you simplify it, it gives you this. When you simplify this one, 3 over 2, just because they don't look the same doesn't mean they're not the same. You must simplify it. If one of them would, if you messed up in one of the numbers, then it will be different. At that moment, you tell me no solution or you made a mistake. Double check. So m equals 3 over 2. I gotta look for b now. Look for b. And like I did on the other problem, pick a point. This time I have 4 points, and I'm not choosing D. I'm choosing the ones in the middle. This is 1 point, another point, another point. I'm gonna deal with the positives. Remember, I always use the easy ones. So I'm gonna use 6, 7. This is why my equation equals, replace when you can replace the y. My m, x plus b. When you get fractions, please do not panic. Just put it in a calculator and it should be able to simplify it. So 7 equals 3 over 2 times 6. Put it on the calculator. I bet you it's going to give you a whole number. 8 plus b. So get rid of the positive 8. This cancels. B equals 7 minus 8 should give you -1. Remember, your objective is to look for m, to look for b. Once you do that, put it back in the equation. So y equals my m, my b. There you go. You can go ahead and try to do my homework. I will not let you guys fail, but you guys start showing up. Attendance will have a big factor at the end, so you must show up. That's the only way I'm taking attendance now. So nonetheless, here's the lesson for linear functions. All right.